The China Report for Tuesday, April 23, 2013. China's recovery falters. China stocks slumped as the data added to an unexpected slowdown in economic growth, reported last week, that prompted banks including Goldman Sachs Group Incorporated to cut full-year forecasts. In Washington, Central Bank Governor Zhu Xiaochuan said April 20 that a 7.7% first-quarter expansion was reasonable and normal, highlighting reduced expectations after 10%-plus rates during the past decade. President Xi Jinping's officials are grappling with constraints on export demand, property market overheating, the risks associated with a surge in so-called shadow banking, and weakness in consumption because of a campaign to rein in official perks such as spending on banquets. The Shanghai Composite Index fell 2% as of 11:24 a.m. local time. China's manufacturing is expanding at a slower pace this month on weakness in global and domestic demand, fueling concern that the world's second-biggest economy is faltering. China responsible for 96% of world cyber spying campaigns. Chinese hackers are responsible for 96% of the world's active cyber espionage campaigns, with European businesses being their victim of choice, according to Verizon. Verizon revealed the figure in its Data Breach Investigations Report 2013, which analyzed 47,000 security incidents, including 621 confirmed data breaches detected on it and its customers' networks in 2012. The research saw a marked increase in the number of sophisticated state-sponsored attacks targeting the world's businesses. For the majority 75% of breaches in our data set, the threat actor's country of origin was discoverable, and these were distributed across 40 different nations. It's fascinatingly apparent that motive correlates very highly with country of origin, reads the report. A whopping 96% of espionage cases were attributed to threat actors in China and the remaining 4% were unknown. This may mean that other such threat groups perform their activities with greater stealth and subterfuge. But it could also mean that China is, in fact, the most active source of national and industrial espionage in the world today. How does China censor the Internet? The Chinese central government has two main ways of controlling what its citizens see on the web: the Great Firewall, as it is called by foreigners, which is a system of limiting access to foreign websites which started in the late 1990s, and the Golden Shield, a system for domestic surveillance set up in 1998 by the Ministry of Public Security. Separate government departments, along with local and provincial administrations, also have their own monitoring systems. China began by blocking a list of foreign websites, including Voice of America, human rights organizations and some foreign newspapers. But its filters have since become more sophisticated and can now selectively block specific pages within foreign websites, rather than making the entire site inaccessible. They can also block particular terms when they are used in search queries or instant messages. Google is not blocked entirely. Instead, users who search for banned keywords are blocked from Google for 90 seconds, though other websites remain available. China's many internet companies are regularly issued with lists of restricted keywords, and often censor blog posts and other content preemptively to avoid trouble with the authorities. In all, there are thought to be around 100,000 people, employed both by the state and by private companies, policing China's internet around the clock. Since 2005, the state has also paid people, known as the 50-cent party, to post pro-government messages and steer online conversations away from sensitive topics. That's the China Report for today. Zaijian.